They took the professor away. Don't cry, Jovie. I'm sure Professor Krane will be okay. We've contacted the police and the proper authorities about Professor Krane. They should let us know if they discover anything. Still can't believe that this is happening. Professor Krane that predicted that someone will try and make Shadow Pokemon again. His prediction was on the mark. Michael, the Teddy Ursa you snagged probably isn't the only Shadow Pokemon that was made. When the Purified Chamber is completed, we'll be able to save many Shadow Pokemon at the same time. But Professor Krane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. Let's complete it. We'll finish the Purified Chamber ourselves. Lily, the director's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. The Purified Chamber project got this far not just because Professor Krane was here. We got here because we all worked as a team. Having come this far, it would be wrong to stop now. Our pride as scientists is on the line. Let's finish the project as one. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs and check how the data processing is progressing. Well, apologies for not signing out properly at the end of the last episode, but out of the way. Hey everyone, Zach Nighthawk flying into this space once again with another episode of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last episode, we went to Dr. Kaminko's house and got Jovie, Jovie got us back from Dr. Kaminko's house after we were lost. And then Professor Krane got abducted by shady-looking, heavily armed peons who looked very similar to some other peons from Pokémon Colosseum. Yeah. That's about it. I want to do a little exploring around the lab first, but oh. Cutscene. Or sort of cutscene. This basic data should be fine now. Keep going with it. Michael, you came at just the right time. May I get you to run an errand for me at Gateon Port? We've ordered a special machine part for the Purified Chamber from the parts shop. Gateon Port is due south from here. It's not far, but be careful. Jovie knows the parts shop. It's next door to Emily's house. Mommy, can Jovie go? Jovie wants to help everyone. Jovie, I appreciate your offer. I know you want to help, but it's an important component. Okay, Jovie, you're a member of the lab staff too. You may go if you take Michael with you. You know what I should have done retroactively in the last episode? I should have just issued a trigger warning. Just trigger warning, Jovie. Yeah, that would have sufficed. That would have probably been a lot better than. I probably would have saved you the insanity of this little rat. Here, would you mind going with Jovie? You mean I don't have a say in this? Okay, Mommy. Big Brother's Jovie's assistant. You have to listen to Jovie now, Big Brother. Why? Oh, we go to Gateon Port! Michael, Jovie, both of you, be very careful, please. I'm counting on you too. Just gonna go around the lab a bit because there are some things that I might have missed when in the prior episode. I never imagined something huge like this would happen while I snoozed. If this is a dream, let me awaken now. Dude. I mean, Jovie drew on your face. You missed a lot. Really was Cypher that raided the cargo ship that we got big trouble. All the Pokemon on that ship could end up being transformed into Shadow Pokemon. Do you suppose that maybe the same branch that kidnapped the director also has something to do with that missing ship? Who could pull off capers like that? Could there be anyone besides Cypher? You're up to Gateon Port with Joby? Gateon Port, like the name says, is a port town. It's due south of the lab. Take care on your trip. I can't call you Lydia either. Oh, God. One bit of information that I missed. I didn't check this bookcase right here. There's an empty case between some books. That's a battle CD used in battle sims. Oh, I guess someone's taken it. I'll lend it to you when they return it. I don't know if they ever do. I'll probably post it on the screen if after I'm done recording, but that's something I might not know much about. And also, Joby, we're trying to take care on a trip to Gateon Port, and you're not bringing your Plusle and Minun over. That I mean, we have to be careful, and those two are really good together. I'm just saying. What about you? Until our director returns, this lab will be likely overseen by Lily. Lily has an exceptionally high sense of responsibility. I worry that she may drive herself too hard. You're the only person that Lily can lean on now. You be sure to support her. This game hasn't made it clear already. You are now old enough to support your mother. in a larger way than in a larger role than you would as a kid, but still. You have adult responsibilities to take care of. Might as well enact on them. Hey, Michael, Joby, where are you off to? Where are you two off to?
Joby's on an important trip to Gateon Port. Big Brother is Joby's assistant.
Huh? Michael's your assistant? You must be confident with such a good assistant, Joby. Anyways, Michael, could we ask that you hold onto that snag machine and use it? There may be other shadow Pokemon out there. If you spot one, rescue it from the criminals. I'll make approaches to the authorities and other people to have Pokeballs available for sale at shops. There's more. I wanted to give these to you, Michael. Obtain Krane Memo 1 and Krane Memo 2. They're documents on how shadow Pokemon that Professor Krane and I compiled. Please read them. We'll do that right now, just to get that out of the way. If any of you didn't watch the Colosseum or haven't seen or played Colosseum the whole way through, Krane memos are documents on shadow Pokemon. Essentially, they're like this game's version of the Ein files from Pokemon Colosseum, except these ones aren't written by an enemy admin. This is written by the Pokemon professor here in the Ore region. Well, the closest thing to one. Krane Memo 1, the Snag System. Shadow Pokemon are victims of criminals who use them for misdeeds. They must be taken from their bad masters and protected. The most effective means of taking such Pokemon from criminals is the Snag System developed by Cypher 5 years ago. It is an unforgivable act among trainers to steal another trainer's Pokemon. But there is no other way to save Shadow Pokemon. The Snag System was originally designed to steal any Pokemon from trainers. We must immediately develop a system that it snags only Shadow Pokemon and nothing else. Krane Memo 2, the Aura Reader. No longer have to rely on a companion to do that. You have the technology now. It is impossible for ordinary people to distinguish Shadow Pokemon from regular Pokemon based on appearance. You obviously never met Lydia or Rui. In developing a new snag system, our biggest challenge was devising some new means of recognizing shadow Pokemon immediately. We solved this challenge with a headset device that senses shadow Pokemon. We named this headset the Aura Reader. And those are the Krane memos, or at least the first two. There's sure to be others. Now, let's go to Gateon Port. Another new area here in the Ori region that wasn't available in Colosseum. Man, music here is really nice.
Wow, big brother! Look! Look! It's the sea! The sea! It's so big! Listen, listen! The part shop is over there! Hurry, big brother!
Ah!
This way! This way!
Get your bug out of here, Jovi. Oh. Right in the face.
Ouchies! Jovi fell down!
Hey now, where do you think you're going?
Oh, sorry! Jovi is sorry! It wasn't on purpose!
And now look what you've done! You've messed up the happening look of Zook, the coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. Ugh. Sorry doesn't begin to cut it. Huh? You there? Yeah, you punk. You're with this munchkin, aren't you? And it looks like, to me, you're a trainer. You look like you'll be a million times more fun than some munchkin. I'll stop you flat with my shadow Pokemon.
Dangoose. Ooh.
That's quite enough of that. Pokemon aren't meant to be used in such a manner. Please choose your time and place. Shut it! Hey, meddling senior citizen, take your preaching to someone who cares. Or do you want me to pound you too? Mr. Varric, perhaps I should. Huh? And who do you think you are? So now you're gonna play the man and stop me? This gets better by the minute. Let's see you try.
I have a feeling it's not going to go well for Zook and that Shadow Zangoose. Alakazam. Ooh. Level 44. On a level 28 Zangoose. Yeah. See ya. Mystery Man Ardos defeated Thug Zook.
Your power! Where does it come from? You've done it now! Don't you think you're getting away with messing with the great Zook? Remember this! Should I give chase? No, that won't be necessary. He won't come back. Leave him be. Yes, sir. Let us be on our way.
Thank you!
That hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. We did only what had to be done. Nothing more.
Well, that was eventful. A lot happened. Art shop is this way.
Jovi? Is that you, Jovi? Oh, Emily and Acri! Jovi!
I get the voices backwards. So it was you, Jovi, being harassed by that big strange man. Are you okay?
Yep, strong people helped us. Big Brother was there too, so nothing bad happened. Jovi came here on an important visit. Big Brother's Jovi's assistant today.
Oh, you must be Jovi's brother, Michael. I'm glad we finally met.
I'm Emily. Hi, Jovi's big brother.
Jovi has been a very nice friend to my daughter, Emily. That elderly gentleman's name is Mr. Varric. He comes here by boat with his 2 assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me the shivers. I'm hoping to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I try to imagine a story around it. Anyways, be careful in this town. There are lots of rough there are lots of rough customers about. Emily, we should be going.
Okay, bye-bye, Jovi. Yup, see you, Emily.
Well, yes, that was some interesting meeting. I think this is their house. Yes, it is.
Jovi, when can we play again? Big Brother can't run errands by himself without Jovi, so Jovi might not be able to play for a while. I hope Jovi's Big Brother will be able to run errands by himself soon.
I really hate children. Not really. I mean, it's just those 2. I'm thinking of writing a novel with a character modeled after the much-talked-about Mr. Varric. Who is the mysterious gentleman that suddenly arrived at Gateon Port? At times a generous tycoon, but his true identity, a swashbuckling thief. How's that for a story premise? Doesn't it get your heart racing? It sounds a little bit too familiar for my tastes, but it'd be a cool story. Alright, what if we go into this place? Ooh, an Oddish and a sailor and his dad.
Oddish.
I've decided to give up my life on the sea for a life on dry land so I can raise this Oddish. One day I'll make it evolve into a Vileplume. Or a Blossom would be great too. Whichever one I choose, I'll need a special item for the evolution to happen. You need to evolve it to Gloom first. You do know that, right? Just remember. Ooh, what should I do? My son says he's gonna quit being a sailor, and he's adamant about it. Ever since he got an Oddish a while back, it's consumed his life. From morning to night, it's Oddish this, Oddish that. You sound pretty controlling, even for someone who's a pretty dependable looking adult.
That battle was awesome. Both sides had wicked Pokemon. It was wild.
Uh-oh, I forgot what I was supposed to do to get on my errand. Lots of kids hanging out by themselves here. Ooh, what about you, Chaser? Sure, there are many hotheads around these parts, but picking on kids like you is going too far. But the guy that ran off, I remember seeing him around. And this rich guy, what does he have to say? That old man is Mr. Varric. He's supposed to be very wealthy. People with him were really strong. Too. Wow, were they ever cool. Rich people looking up to other rich people. How original. You know already, don't you? No. Is that right? Then I'd better tell you. You should know, though. This building is the Pokemon Center. This is where you can get Pokemon restored to full health. Basically, he goes over Pokemon Center and the Poke Shop, because this is the first time you've ever gone to these in Pokemon XD, but the building that's next door is the Pokemon Mart. They sell all sorts of useful items. Like food, special goods, and many Nah, they don't sell maps here. Learning to use these 2 facilities properly makes you a qualified trainer. It's basic. If we had many maps, we would be everywhere in the Ori region. We'd know every place to go to in the Ori region by now. All right, Chaser, you battled or not? There hasn't been much for sailors lately. They've taken a whiling their time away at the Krabby Club. All burly lunks, though. They're not the sort that a culture type like me can associate with. I wish those slugs would go back out and see you right. Dude, you're a chaser. People like you were relied upon by Cypher 5 years ago to distribute and battle with shadow Pokemon. How are you not a lowlife?
This might be a battle. Now look here, boy. The Krabby Club is open only to tough trainers. I suppose I could let you in if you could beat me in a battle. Let's go for it.
Navigator Burke.
Wingull and Lotad.
Two very early obtainable Pokemon in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emeralds. Gonna send out Eevee and Teddy Ursa. They're the only two Pokemon I have so far. Teddy Ursa's heart gauge is going down quite a bit. Now, as far as Shadow Pokemon are concerned, there are notable differences, very notable differences between Shadow Pokemon in XD and Shadow Pokemon in Colosseum. In Colosseum, the only Shadow type move that Shadow Pokemon knew was Shadow Rush. This Teddy Ursa knows moves called Shadow Blitz and Shadow Mist. Shadow Blitz is basically a little bit of a weaker version of Shadow Rush, but Shadow Rush is in this game. It's pretty much the same type of move as it was in Colosseum, but yeah, that's about it. Wait, I forgot who I attacked with Eevee. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright, Shadow Blitz. Let's go. Ooh, one-shotted Lotad. Let's go. Only tough trainers, eh? Now we can enter the Krabby Club. I lose.
You really are quite wonderful.
Obviously, they don't make a decent wage, or else we get more than 120 Pokebucks. You're quite strong, I must admit. I sense a fantastic potential in you as a trainer of Pokemon. A little bit too much wording there. The more you battle, the stronger your Pokemon shall grow. It's up to you to put in the effort. Also, there is no rule forbidding anyone but top trainers from entering the Krabby Club. We have so much idle time on our hands, I decided to play a little prank on you. Yeah, that explains why your Pokemon sucked. Let's see if we talk to these fellas.
When the shipping traffic gets down this much, there's not.
I can't do a pirate accent. Like, oh my god.
Matey, when the shipping traffic's down this much, there's not much we sailing men can do except sit around and mope. Isn't that right, matey?
I'd say so, matey.
When everyone's scared witless of going out to the sea, there's some guy leaving port on some super luxury cruiser. That's a surprise, matey.
I'd say so, matey.
I'd take someone really rich, and I don't just mean rich, but like stinking rich, to have a cruiser that gorgeous. Do you agree, matey?
I'd say so, matey.
When someone's talking, you should be paying attention. Isn't that right, matey?
I'd say so, matey.
Yarr!
I know it's not what he said, but I just wanted to say that. Of all the impressions I do, I can't do a basic pirate accent. I should really brush up on my Flying Dutchman. Ah, this must be the Razzle and Dazzle that old guy back at the lab spoke about. Yeah, let's hear it! Razzle Dazzle! Yep. Those girls are the top-billed duo of the Krabby Club. They call themselves the Magicians. They can sing, they can dance, and they can do a decent magic act too. They're a triple threat, and we idolize them. Oh, aye. You're the greatest trainer, you're the greatest magicians. Whoa, hold up. You're too young to appreciate these seats up. Oh. You're too young to appreciate these seats up close, lad. I'm not gonna ask why you're that close, but given what they're wearing, this guy might just be a degenerate. I'm just saying. A while ago, I saw this obviously wealthy old gent in his side... Well, I should just... Nah, he's brick. A while ago, I saw this obviously wealthy old gent and his sidekicks go upstairs to the VIP section. It seems the old guy's got the talk of the town these days. Whenever someone says old gent, I have to deploy my British accent. Usually, if no ships come to the harbor, my business dries up. But thanks to Mr. Varric, business is booming. Every day, the man treats everyone to free meals and drinks. That Mr. Varric is like a bottomless sack of money. Yeah! Eat up, eat up. Then eat some more. Eat to the last drop of strength. Who knows who the guy is, but let's hear it for Mr. Varric. Hip hip hooray! They all seem to have benefited from that bounty, I guess. I slept and missed my ship. It turns out the ship I was supposed to be on is that cargo ship that went missing. It made me sit up and notice how fate can turn on the littlest thing. Yeah, Mr. Varric's footing on the tab again today. Yeah. I'm going to gorge myself. What if we speak to these ladies? We're working now. If you want an autograph, make it later. Tra-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ho-ho-ho-ho-ho. My dancing is entrancing. I just had to insert that meme in there. I just had to. I couldn't miss the opportunity there. Now you. I'm making my debut today. I'm so nervous. I don't relish the thought of going on stage after the magicians. They're the top act here after all. The Krabby Club... The Krabby couple are sure calm though. They're stage veterans, and it shows. Well, guess we know why it's called the Krabby Club. Harumph! We're the veteran act of the Krabby Club, and we've been here the longest! Our Pokemon Twosome act remains the best, world's best for all time. We certainly won't be upstarts like the magicians on stage now.
My Krabby couple Krabilly and Krabetti are energized for a great show. Isn't that right, eh? Krabilly? Krabetti? Krabby. Krabby. If you wish to see our act, then let it be on the stage.
Well, I'm guessing Lydia's her middle name, but about that, that's probably about 30 seconds of my life I won't get back. All right, so, ooh, we can go behind the bar. Can we steal all the food in here too? I know it's already been paid for. It's gotta be on the house, right? Ooh, item box in the basement or in the cellar. A super potion. All right. That's what I like to see. Then again, you were able to get super potions back at Fennec when you were when you had pretty much just arrived in there in Colosseum. That elderly gentleman with the entourage in the back, that would be Mr. Varric. And he must be quite good with the VIP, probably. He's been letting everyone in town feast on his money just because he'll be staying here for a while. Hey, let's talk to Ardos first. I mean, after all, he did save us. Oh, the kids from earlier?
Thank you, Mr. Cool Man.
You're cool.
Joby thanks you for saving Joby earlier.
Oh, was that all? That was merely putting a fool in his place. Don't worry about it.
Not the guy in red. He didn't play any part in this. Mr. Varric tends to his many important business undertakings from Gateon Port. We do a lot of traveling from here. We get some rare time off. We like to relax and unwind leisurely. I'll ask that you keep it quiet and refrain from disturbing us. Fair enough. And by the way, no, you cannot talk to Mr. Varric. You can. Well, If you go in the Krabby Club, you can at least get yourself a super potion. Let's go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Just for the hell of it. Hello, and welcome to our Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few. Thank you for waiting. Restored all your Pokemon to full health. Hope to see you again. As she says in the last game. Trainers here, the people here I imagine just give you basic tips. What about you? I've been up on dry land for so long, I'm losing the feel for life on the sea. I've assembled all my supplies, and my Pokemon are restored to full health. But who knows when the next ship will sail? Could you please let me go somewhere? I'm guessing this place was just an overlook, I guess, but I wish that served a purpose. I might be sounding a little bitter because why am I expecting more out of a Pokemon Center? Really, I'm losing it. Also, we have another optional battle up here. You know how you get that? The sea is wide and it fathoms deep, so full of Pokemon it'll make you weep. Huh? What's up, kid? Are you captivated by my singing? I'll have you know that I placed second at the Krabby Club's music contest. You tell him he sucks at singing. Oh, you weren't? Then let me guess. Came here for a Pokemon battle, right? You can beat me, get something good. Sailor Boss. Glismer and Meryl. Right? Okay, now. Okay. Ooh, Teddiursa learned a new move. Just like Colosseum, when your heart gauge goes down, when a Shadow Pokemon's heart gauge goes down, it will relearn a move. In this case, for Teddiursa, it will relearn Lick. Just gonna do it because the animation is pretty friggin' funny. And also highly illogical. Because its tongue is literally it's like 3 times its original size. Or twice. I'm starting to think that item is very close at hand. One down, one to go, and this should, I hope, should do it. Yes. And have you noticed another thing in this game? Whenever an opposing Pokemon gets knocked out, its trainer reacts negatively. That never happened back at Pokemon Colosseum. A lot of time and effort went to this game as opposed to its predecessor. Player defeated Sailor Boss. You showed me who's best. Well, Boss isn't best, I will say that. Well, who would have thought it? Me, lose to a kid like you. If this were singing, I'd have you beat. Oh, really? But I promised. I'll give you this, kid. Obtain the TM45. TM45 is Attract. My take on Attract is it depends on your preference. If you want to use Attract, go right ahead. If that's key to your strategy, then go right ahead. Attract can be useful, but I prefer. Well, I think going forward, my Pokemon will know better moves. I mean, Attract is a pretty strategic move. Just I mean, if you've seen my battles with Venus back in Pokemon Colosseum, that it shows you how good a track can be. So, let's enter this place. We've never been here yet. This is the part shop. The shopkeeper wasn't thinking straight when he got that clueless newbie to look after the shop. Now me, a regular customer, would be able to serve customers a lot better. The shopkeeper's not around today. The old man must be at Dr. Kamenko's place again. Yeah, we saw him. It's a mystery to why he'd be friends with that odd doctor who's involved in downright eccentric research. Eccentric and also debilitating. What's up here? Oh. They're places of residence. And if I haven't made it clear already, Bacon, the owner of this shop, his grandson is named Purr. Purr was an NPC back from Pokemon Colosseum at the Under. He was the one who delivered a device to us that went to the kids grid in order to jam Venus, I think, jam Venus's signals back at the Under when she was broadcasting and still in charge. But I mean, could be it. But the person you really want to talk to when you're at the part shop is this guy. Hi, do you want something here? The shopkeeper's out right now. He said something about having to go out to Dr. What was it now? Well, to that old doctor's manor where he... Well, to that doctor's manor is where he went. He said his grandson Purr will be back from repairing the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. But I don't know where anything is or how to ring up a sale or anything. I have no clue what to do. Dude, you look like a pretty experienced sailor and a rather high-ranking one at that. You should know this stuff. Well, it isn't your area, but again, you should know so many different functionalities of everything. I suppose it isn't. I suppose it doesn't matter though. It's really quiet here. Getting really awfully bored, really. Wow. Okay. My bad. If you like, how about you help me while some time away. I've got a tale to tell you that you may find interesting. Say yes to this. It's essential. When I was younger, I sailed all the world's seas as a navigator. Our world is huge, and this huge world is filled with an incredible profusion of Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon in our world, the one that I found to be most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 5 different kinds of Pokemon, you see? 8 as far as 2023 is concerned, but back at Gen 3 there were only 5. Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon did not exist. While I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I obtained 5 items that are key to Eevee's evolution. Oh, you said you were raising an Eevee. What a fortuitous coincidence. This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of the 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. This guy gives us the opportunity to evolve our Eevee into one of 5 Eeveelutions. The 5 Eeveelutions that were around during Gen 3. 2 more were introduced in Gen 4, but sadly, this is all we can deal with. That gives me... I mean... I wish we could have... I wish there was like a remake of this game so we could have Sylveon, Glaceon, and Leafeon. By the way, Moonshard and Sunshard. This is the only time you'll ever see this in the series in order to evolve your Pokemon into Umbreon or Espeon. Because that was not the means of how... You couldn't do that back in Pokemon Gold and Silver, so... Time for me... That out of the way, it's time for me to make my choice. And truth be told, I've already made it. Well, I'm just gonna cancel out what I didn't. And why? Already used in Colosseum. Sucks. One of my top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. How on earth would I not say no would someone like me not say no to a Thunderstone to evolve Eevee into Jolteon? Jolteon, in my opinion, is the greatest leadoff hitter in the history of this series, dating back to being its part of the original 151. I stand by that to this day. Jolteon is my favorite Eeveelution as well, as you can probably tell, but I mean, if there were more Eeveelutions, I would certainly consider them because I want to diversify my experience in this game, but I just can't say no to Jolteon. I just can't. That Thunderstone will make Eevee evolve into the Pokemon Jolteon. It's easy to make your Eevee evolve with that Thunderstone. All you have to do is use it. Would you like to have the Thunderstone? Fine, you can have the Thunderstone. Just like your Eevee, it's invaluable. Michael obtained the Thunderstone.
You're so lucky, big brother. Yomi won something too.
Shut up. For all we know, you could just throw something at Eevee's head and it would die. That's probably how you would take care of it, Jovi. Now, like other Eeveelutions, well, I should say, Eeveelutions are much different evolutions from any other stone evolution because usually when you evolve a Pokemon with a stone evolution, it stops learning new moves. But since Eevee's normal type and giving it all these other items to evolve it allows it to change type, it gives it a new move pool for that type. Thunderstone will allow it to learn electric type moves, in addition to other moves. Eevee will know different moves at the same level. Well, as I went over back in Pokemon Colosseum, Umbreon and Espeon will know moves at the exact same levels that they will get a chance to learn new moves when they get to the same level as one another. Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon are no different. Just a little bit of a tip there. Well, Eevee, time to become a man, or in Eevee terms, in Eeveelution terms. What? Eevee is evolving! Congratulations! Your Eevee evolved into Jolteon! We finally have our first fully evolved Pokemon. Certainly won't be the last. Now that's out of the way. After that momentous occasion's over, this guy looks familiar. Draggy pants, weird hat, one overall hanging, the other drooping. Yeah, that settles that. All fixed. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the part shop is ours. Huh? Need a machine part? Where's Grandpa? He's gone off to Dr. Kamenko's. My grandpa gets excited over some mechanical thing, he's off like a shot. Never mind the shop or his grandson, me. I'll find that machine part you need. Can I get you to come to our shop? Grandpa should be so lucky to have a caring grandson like me looking after him. Yep, Purr is all grown up, or technically teenagers are grown-ups in this game. I mean, hell, Wes or Zach was a teenager. He was... The West character back in Pokemon Colosseum is supposed to be 17 years old. I guess it makes sense that all teenagers are counted as adults here. We're given adult mods. Sorry we were out. Machine part, you said, right? Here it is, here it is. This is it. Here you go. Michael obtained the machine part. It's a rare item, that machine part. Took a while to get the order in. How's your director, Professor Krane, doing? Michael explained what happened. Well, Michael explained what had happened with what had been happening to Purr. Huh? HQ Lab's director was abducted by some goons with shadow Pokemon? I've been through something like that before, but who'd have thought it would happen again? I hope the lab director's found. I'll be rooting for you, so don't give up. Yep. Guy used to be in the kids' grid. Well, I think that's about enough for this episode, so I think we did all we could here in Gateon Port, and I think that's enough for the episode. So next time on Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, we deliver the machine part to we deliver the machine part back to the lab in order to build the Purification Chamber. Zack Nighthawk, flying out.